Is it happened to you that you got really angry when your tests were declined or the medicine got declined or it's taking too many days to get response from insurance company? Oh, I was going on the same clinic before, but it doesn't seems to be there now. How come they remove without my choice? Last year it was a good insurance. This year it's not so good insurance. So many complaints from employees for employer. If you know very little thing, then you can always complain. But if you know a little bit more thing about the health insurance, how, especially the group health insurance, how actually it works and how you can use it very, very wisely. You may have also claim experience which got rejected. There are a lot of things which I'm going to address today to enhance your knowledge so you can use your medical insurance more wisely. So this episode is addressed to basically all those employees who are holding the medical insurance card from employer. Hey guys, this is leenaparwani. As I always continue to share with you my experience and knowledge on life and health insurance every week, Monday. So do subscribe to my channel if you really need more information continuously coming to your iPad or mobile. Today we are sharing information on how to smartly use your group health insurance card, which you haven't. Firstly, the group health insurance is one of the beautiful things that you get bigger coverage on a lower premium. When you have like 1,000 people or let's say even 100 people and paying for X amount of premium, or you go for the same coverage individual policy, is going to cost you more. But in the group, the risk get divided, so the per person cost is slightly lower, actually significantly lower when you're going for specific covers. So yes, insurance cover employees do get different cards. Sometimes if the member list is big, they get different categories as well written on their card. So you should know few things to use your card even more smartly. What are those few things? If you don't know, please don't hesitate to ask your HR department. What is your network? Network get revised every month or every quarter. Some insurance companies do revise their network and they keep sharing the latest network report. So, or you can go to the similar website of insurance company. Let's say if you have a NAS, NextCare or Neuron as a network, you can check on their website as well the latest network of your particular category, of your particular category of network. So yes, or you can, as you can also ask your HR department to provide you the latest network. So you go only to the clinics which is in your network, preferably. Some of the insurance companies also doesn't tell you to go out of the network, and there's no reimbursement if you don't go if you go out of the network. But if you use under the network, of course, it is direct billing. You don't need to pay anything into that. I mean, like you will be paying, but what is as per your card, which is mentioned on your card, you have deductible or not. So let's address one by one thing on that. How much do I pay every visit? So it's mentioned on your card, the 20% co-insurance or the 10% co-insurance or 25 dirham or 50 dirham or 100 dirham is mentioned in your card. That's what you pay for your every single visit to the clinic or hospital, which we also call as outpatient co-insurance amount. That's what you pay. Number two, sometimes clinics ask me to wait for approval on tests. Is it normal or can be avoided? Yes, it is a standard procedure, and most of the time approval comes instantly, or there are timelines for that 15 minutes or 20 minutes, sometimes maximum is 45 minutes as well. Also depend. I see here a lot of complaint here. Oh, my clinic has just, asked for some approval. It is not yet come until now. Please do check at the hospital and be a smart consumer that when did they send for approval? Do you have an approval request reference number? Some insurance companies also even send you the text right away when the request come in, request logged in. Many a time in the hospital and clinics, like they have insurance department, let's say in the hospital or clinic, the insurance coordinator has to put this information in the system, which goes to insurance company's TPA, and the doctor at the side will see and review it and reply. But if the person in the hospital has not requested in the system, it will not go there, and you might be getting angry or frustrated that it's not gone. Because at the hospital, this sister, which she's feeding in the system, she probably have a bunch of document, bunch of approval to apply for it. So yes, there are delay happen because of that as well. So be a smart consumer here and see when the request is going for approval. How long does it take for approvals? Usually for a diagnosis, it's 2 hours. Sometimes it can take 48 hours, also depending on the kind of request has gone for. If something major thing, let's say, let me give you a small example. Every policy also have their minimum limits for approval. So some policy may just have a 500 dirham kind of a test, which may get very quick approval, but if the same test is 1000, 1500, it depends on your policy limits. And if it's bigger, such as MRIs are, yes, expensive. It takes little time because insurance companies doctor want to know why this was prescribed. Is it necessary? Was the x-ray done before that? Is there any misuse of the health insurance, which is very common here again as well. So you need to be a little bit, I would say, intelligent in that. You may think, okay, my doctor, this is really often happening with me, and most of the people I know, this is my MRI has not been approved because so and so they are saying that this is not required. Yes, because that's what they feel. The MRI is not required at the stage 1. Or some people simply just go, oh, I want to do an MRI because I have this back pain and let me just do this. Okay, this is definitely not a genuine case of that. But even if a genuine case, go to the doctor and ask for doctor prescribe for MRI. Usually the procedure is that you have to get the x-ray done first. If the x-ray shows some serious symptoms, then may doctor go for MRI, not instantly if x-ray and MRI given together. Yes, insurance company may just question it or maybe just ask more question to doctor, which can take little time onto that. So don't get impatience onto that one. Also, please do ask for the cost of that particular prescription, such as MRI cost. Do ask them and use it smartly, because I said this is somebody is paying for that. It's not coming as a free. Most of employee thinks as, okay, it is coming from insurance, why they're not paying for it? No, this is the whole fund which your employer put it on place. Whole fund. When I say the premium for 100 people or 1000 people or whatever number of people, they put it as this called fund. So this fund is going to be utilized for your test or anybody else in the company's test. So why don't you use a little bit more smartly and ask the cost of the treatment which is being told to you to be done? Would you do it? Or I would say, actually in simple word, I would say, would you do it if it was not an insurance? Would you pay 3000 dirham for MRI if you were not insured at first place? Wouldn't you take 2 opinion or x-rays or something before you go for MRI or something major treatment for that? So just think carefully. Which clinics are accessible to me near my residential area? Again, coming to your network, you can always look into your network list, which will tell you in particular area what are the clinics available, what are the hospitals available to them. Can I take my treatment in home country? Very important one. I would say for this, by going to home country for your treatment, particular treatment which you think that's the best can be done in your home country, take a second opinion here or inform the insurance company. They will be more than happy, because the cost of the treatment, most of the treatment, I would say that the cost of those treatment in UAE are expensive versus in India or Philippines or Saudi Arabia, any other country which you are from, much cheaper. So you can always have a choice available to you and use it even more smartly. You inform insurance company that you want to take this treatment back home. Insurance company will approve it most likely. Yes, 99% they like you to send you to home country, and they will also even arrange the hospital there for you, which will be part of that network. So you can simply go directly there. Insurance company also give their guarantee there, payment guarantee, and you don't need to pay even sometime there. So it's much more easier process. Sometimes even they pay their flight ticket as well, depending on your kind of policy which you have it. But as I said, home country treatment are welcomed by most of the insurance companies. What if I get treated in non-network hospital in case of emergency? All right, so emergency treatment within UAE will be covered 100% as per any TOB, or as this is as per the Dubai Health Authority rules. But as soon as you come into stable position, then you better need to move only in your network related hospital, or insurance company will have a different condition. Will they pay exactly that or pay lesser than that? So why to take that kind of a risk? What if I get emergency medical condition while I travel? Am I fully covered? Again, depends on the table of benefits of your policy. If your policy have international coverage or regional coverage, then yes, even in the emergency you're traveling somewhere, it will be covered in that. How I process for any reimbursement? Especially a lot of complaint come in and people's claim get rejected for home country reimbursement because they get a treatment, they got diagnosed here for something and they do something else in back home. So yes, it will not be probably covered. So take very informative stages. I would say take very informative steps onto that. When you are requesting for any reimbursement, you should always have these following things with you to avoid any kind of a decline for you. Let's talk about more of home country treatment reimbursement. Original hospital bill is required. Original number receipt of payment made to the hospital. Complete breakup of hospital bill, that is called itemized bill, is required. Let's say if somebody just you got a bill from India, one of the big hospitals, like rupees X amount, and if it is not mentioned the breakup, how much diagnosed, how much treatment, for what, everything need to be mentioned in your clear bill. Otherwise, yes, you have a chances of getting decline of your claim. Original discharge summary and signed claim form. Yes, since you have a policy, you would already know that this is the policy. I'm going to get I'm going to get claim back on that. So you can be sure that you get that form from the beginning from hospitals. All original investigation reports along with the prescription. What prescription were given, what originally you were diagnosed with. Let's say even if you were given for surgery, who has diagnosed this at first place? Surgery. And what is the original diagnosis? Let's say even if you get into a hospital, there is a first level of investigation done. They check everything, your body temperature, height, weight, everything, you know. So maximum information is what insurance company need in terms of look into your claims. Yes, original medical bills and relevant prescription. As I mentioned, a copy of medical card, which usually your employer has it and you also have it. So most of the company now do offer you claim. Such claim can be put on the portal, so you can apply on the portal or through your HR departments. When should I submit the claim after treatment? This is also another reason why claims get denied, because people don't understand this here, that there is a timeline for this. If you are in the Dubai, I would say if you UAE itself, then 30 days at the time usually given on the policy to submit all your documents. Or if you are traveling, this is a home country treatment, then could be 60 days allowed, or some policies do allow 90 days, but more likely the 60 days. Under that, you need to submit all your documents into that. If you submit later, your insurance company will simply reject it. They have a right to reject it. And again, I said, this is not the information. A lot of people have it. And then they take it really easy. Oh, I informed in November, but my diagnosis was done in January and I submitted my bill in March. Oh, no, guys, you're too late for that, you know. So, yes, please do make sure you are submitting all document under the timeline. Question number last 10. How can I benefit from second medical opinion? Second medical opinion, if you have a major condition diagnosed here, whether it's a heart or cancer or anything major which has been asked you to do a surgery here, yes, I would highly suggest that you have a choices from insurance company itself. You can request insurance company that you want the second opinion. So insurance company can give you the similar diagnosis related another doctor some other place, and they can arrange you at the no additional cost. Because when you are doing a major surgeries, you definitely want to be double sure that it is the right thing to do it for you or your family member, right? So don't miss out this benefit. Take the second opinion, take the advice from insurance company, ask them where I can go for second opinion, I need to go, and they will advise you this is a place you can go for it. And if that really makes sense, then only go for major treatments here. Hope this information was useful to you, and now you will be a better consumer, isn't it? Be wise while using your cars and help your employer and yourself as well. If you have any questions, please feel free to send me into the comment box and I will try to answer it best of my knowledge. And don't forget to subscribe to this channel by clicking on this bell icon for my upcoming video every Monday. See you.